Hello, everybody. We're here to do just a few readings tonight. We'll see how long we can stay on. We're going to stay on too long tonight, so yeah. Hi, how are you doing, hon? Siba. Priya. Pinky. I am doing good. How are you tonight, hon? Mikia. Oh, how are you doing, hon? Love that book you sent me, hon. Jason, yes, happy Easter to all of you also. Yes, thank you for sending me that book. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm good. I just did co-readings on another channel, and there was nothing but about half of it was a bunch of trolls. I was doing it with Austin, and poor Austin, he got so frustrated. It's Easter. Yes, happy Easter, everybody. Yes. So, Jason, you're the only moderator here. You're going to have to be on your tippy toes. Would everybody please hit the like? The more you put likes on, the more they put out the channel. So, everybody, please hit the like button for me. Thank you. Darlene. Yes, Darlene's here. Yes. How are you doing tonight, hon? Yeah. Okay. So, Siba, what's your question tonight? There was lots of trolls on Austin's channel tonight. Poor Austin was so mad. He was so frustrated. Yeah. Okay. T's current thoughts about you. I'm showing 7 people. Okay, Christine, you're the last free one on the list, hon, because I don't want to be here all night tonight. The thing is, Darlene, I had knee replacement surgery, and I cannot get on that knee at all. I have to get on my other knee, get up on my feet, and then get up. Okay? Yeah. Knee replacement surgeries, yeah. I can't put any pressure on my knee at all. And I remember one of the gals that went into surgery the same time as me, she was older than me, and she says, I'm just waiting until I can get out there and do my gardening and get on my knees again. And I thought, I hope she recovered enough to get on her knees. That's crazy. Okay, so, Siva. Thank you, hon. Are you separated from this person, hon? Okay. Okay, so not in communication. Okay. So I show that 4 of Wands. You know, this is coming together. People happy family, celebration, okay? But there's a lots of fears and illusions around this whole situation. And when I first looked at the card, the first thing that popped in my head is not together, okay? I think you need to take time to look at your opinions, your points of view around the relationship, your belief systems about relationships, okay? Pay attention to your beliefs. What are you telling yourself about how relationships should be? What are you talking to yourself about this particular relationship? Now, I show the King of Wands. This is someone that is mature, very passionate, very creative, very, very sexual person, okay? This person brings a spark to everybody's life. He's like, he brings out the good things. Yes. I will. You're the last person on the list, Donna. Okay, Donna's the last free one. Hi, Priscilla. How you doing tonight, hun? Okay, so, but this is somebody that brings a lot of excitement into your life. Is this making sense, hun? But if you, does this person make you doubt yourself? Okay, because this card has a couple meanings. This could be a person that puts you down in order to feel good about themselves. Okay? Or this could be you putting yourself down because of your negative self-beliefs and your negative self-talk. Okay? But I kind of get the feeling that he undermines you. Okay? I think that he undermines you and he makes you doubt yourself. Is that making sense, hon? But you need to step into your power. Okay? This is the Queen of Swords. This woman has been through a lot. Okay? You've been through a lot. You're not going to take this BS. Okay? You're not going to take it. You're looking for truth and clarity in the situation. Don't take it. Okay? If that's the way this relationship is, if that's the way this relationship goes, it's not for you. Don't put up with that BS, hon. This is you pulling up your bootstraps, you tapping into your, yeah. But you know what, hon? You can't ask a man what he's feeling because they get lost in their feelings. Okay? Ask him what he's thinking. And if you're going to talk to him, bring up one thing at a time, because men cannot deal with more than one thing at a time. They are not our best girlfriends. They focus on one thing at a time. And if they're feeling overwhelmed, they will shut down. Okay? Just sit out and have some questions. Okay? There is an app. If you're in the US, there's an app called 36 Questions. And what it does is it goes in, each level of questions goes in and builds a sense of trust between two people. Okay? So give him a little time to think. But in the meantime, girl, set your boundaries though. Don't let him make you second guess yourself. Okay? Some men don't know how to express their feelings. How do you think that he feels about you? You know? I do think that he's going to come back, okay? Just give him a little time to sort through what his feelings are and what he's thinking, okay? I show the Page of Wands. That's new beginnings, very early beginnings of something passionate, but something creative. There is a spark here between you guys, okay? There's something very passionate between you guys. And I do think that once he sorts through things, when he's got kind of categorized things and done some transformation and change on this, once he's thought about it a little bit, I do think that there will be messages going back and forth. And I don't think that you're going to have to wait very long for that. I keep thinking within the next 3 months, okay? But there, when he comes back, there will be some truth and clarity spoken, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Priya, what's your question, hon? Good. Tiny trinkets and tarot, how are you tonight? Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody. Yeah, I puttered around in planting plants all day. That's a good question. Priya, are you from Manchester? Hold on, Donna. I am happy for spring. Yes, I am. I'm turning into the crazy plant lady. I'm turning my kitchen into a greenhouse. It was already starting to turn into a greenhouse because all of a sudden, yeah, you're from India but living in Toronto. Wow, yeah. All of a sudden, my African violets went from just the standard little African violets this big. All of a sudden, my African violets are this big. They have just gone absolutely nuts. And I started some pumpkins and cucumbers and some flowers that keep the bugs out, marigolds, and they're all starting to come up. Okay, so your question, yeah, good. Yeah, I'm trying to get a head start because it's, we're going to have like 3 more days of nice weather here, and then we got snow again. Okay. Priya. Okay. Okay, so the first card up is the 3 of Swords. That's heartache, dispute, arguments, separation by distance, okay? That's causing some heartache, but things can be resolved, okay? So I live in Colorado, hon. Okay. So this is they're look at this energy, it's mixed. There's more light than there is dark, though. Things can be resolved if you take the time to communicate with each other, okay? I do show things moving forward that some decisions are being made in your favor. Yeah. I do think there will be communication coming in, okay? And I don't think you're going to have to wait that long. But this is decisions being made in your favor. Still divine timing, though. This is forward movement, divine timing. The wheel has shifted in your favor, but it's not going to stay in your favor for very long. So take advantage of the communication, the energy while you have it, okay? And I have the Page of Swords. Now look at this little guy. Pages represent new beginnings of something, and swords usually represent communication, higher thoughts, okay? Truth and clarity. He's holding the sword of truth and clarity, but look, there's 2 little bluebirds sitting on that sword. So I don't think you're going to have to wait that long for communication. You're just going to have to be patient, though, hon, okay? I feel like you need to let him do the communication. And I have the Three of Cups. Now, when the communication comes in, you're going to be very happy, okay? But he's got to man up. He's got to move from a page into the King of Cups, okay? He's got to mature up some. Does that make sense? He's a page right now. This is stepping into his feelings, knowing what he wants, actually feeling his feelings, okay? He may seem a little detached at times, but that's because he hides his feelings. He feels so much, okay? Don't forget, men are more sensitive than women are. Yeah. Well, you know what? And there, you have to look at it too. Men never grow up. They never grow up. So you have to determine how much immaturity that you will put up with, okay? You're laughing, huh? It just depends on how much you want to put up with. Don't forget, you treat the man how to treat you. Okay? I'm watching myself shaking my head and stuff. It's like, what am I doing? But he needs to mature up a little bit. He needs to own up to his feelings, okay? And you, well, if you weren't up to put up with him then, you know, he can talk again, but it's up to you whether you want to put up with it or not, okay, hon? But you have the strength. You have the ability to be and do what you want, hon. There's no reason. Okay. Be you. Be gentle, loving. Be your feminine self, okay? There's no force. There's no control. There's no manipulation between this woman and the lion. It's all done with gentleness, love, compassion, and touching, reaching out with her femininity, and creating a bond with this lion. Okay. But things can be resolved. If you want to talk to him, you can send a message out to him if you want to make the move. There's no reason that you can't make the move. Just ask him, how are you doing? I was thinking about you. How are you doing? Keep it casual, okay? Or you can wait for him. It's up to you. Okay, if you want to resolve them, then you reach out first. And if he doesn't respond, then you know. Because sometimes, okay, I look at it this way. Would you rather live with, oh my gosh, if I would have did this, what would have happened? Okay, rather than waiting and waiting and waiting for that something to happen. You want to wait, though? Okay. It's up to you. It's your choice, your decision, hon. But you could send loving energy out to him also. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? But, yeah, he needs to man up. But like I said, things can be resolved. And men are very, very, very sensitive. And this is one thing, if a man feels like he is not pleasing you, that if you're not happy with him and what he has to offer, then they will withdraw. Okay? So does that make sense, hon? Pinky, what's your question, hon? But you have to decide what you will put up with and not put up with, okay? Okay, message from Spirit. You're welcome, hon. I was just talking with somebody from Alberta today. She messaged me because she was going to be online doing readings and she wanted to do a reading for me. That was nice of her. Okay, so what are you in two minds about? What are you having troubles making a choice, making a decision about? Okay? Because I show you're in two minds. You're blindfolded. You can't make a choice. You can't make a decision. You dyed eggs? How cool is that, hun? I wish I had somebody to dye eggs with. Okay. You can't make a choice. You can't make a decision. Ah, your inherited tendant. So is that inherited tendant working for you? Is that inheritant? Yeah, look at the situation. Write the pros and cons of the good and bad of that person being there, okay? See if that helps. Hi, RM2. Yeah. Well, then yeah. Are they here in the States? Because all the stuff that's going on right now might not let you evict them. Okay? So there's lots of things that are going on. I'm good, RM2. It's good to see you tonight, hun. A couple other people are going to check into those type houses too, hun. Okay. So the high priestess, she's the knower of secrets, okay? There's lots of things going on behind the picture that you don't know anything about. Okay? Is this person still working? What are they doing with their money? You know, it's and you do know, Pinky, that there is a program, okay? There is a program that you can apply for to get their rent paid for as the landlord, okay? You just need to apply saying that he hasn't been able to pay for 6 months, and you should be able to get some help from the government. And I'm not sure what the program is called, but I would look up, landlord's assistance, okay? But there's lots of things going on that you don't know about that you can check into, okay? Now, are you focusing on the good or the bad part of the situation? That's the thing. Does this person have a tendency to indulge or have some addictions? For some reason this time I think that this is somebody that's overindulging, okay? But this is normally a wish card. What are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the good? Are you focusing on the bad? If you're focusing on the bad, the universe is going to give you more of the bad, okay? She drinks a lot. Okay, that makes sense. And you've got your hands full. Okay? You've got your hands full. You're trying to juggle so many things. Okay? Make sure that you take some time to sit back and listen to spirit at least 10 minutes a day. Okay? There's an opportunity that's trying to come in. Okay? There's an opportunity that's trying to come in, but don't get so bogged down. Don't get so stuck in everything that you're going to miss an opportunity. Does that make sense, hon? And you're waiting, but at the same time, look, you need to look at it from a different perspective. She may not be able to pay her rent at this time, but the government may be able to give you some assistance, okay? That would help you a lot. So look at it from a different perspective. But if you feel like her indulging is turning out to be a threat, then I would She has millions. Ah, of course. Of course, of course. Okay? But look at it from a different perspective. Okay? I would give her an ultimatum. If you can't come up with the last 6 months rent, then you're going to find all your stuff on the street. And see if she doesn't come up with the money, or if she's got millions, then she should be able to move out. She shouldn't be living with you, okay? But this is where I think you are. I think you're the King of Cups. You're the one in charge. You're the one that's very loving and caring and nurturing, very, very sensitive, okay? You don't like to let people know that you have a tendency to be real sensitive, because then you're in situations like this where people take advantage of you, okay? But sometimes we have to set those boundaries. We have to make those choices, okay? Don't forget that you set the way how other people choose you. But there are some things that you can do. There are some other options there. But at the same time, yeah. So, yeah, I can see why you're having troubles making decisions and choices. But you need to look at it from a different perspective, okay, hon? Because I don't show... It's not telling me if you should or shouldn't. Okay, so I pulled a Knight of Cups, and this one tells me this is somebody that's withholding love. Yeah. So you need to withhold that kindness. Everything's on hold. Everything is stalled. But you need to withhold that kindness, that love, okay? Because nothing's moving anything, and that's because you're letting them take advantage of you, okay? And this time you probably need to take a stand. Does that make sense, hon? Mikael, what's your question? What's your question, hon? Oh, how fun. Mom got busy and decorated the house. My grandson called when I was on earlier with Austin and wanted to know what I was doing this week. And he says he's working tomorrow, but told me to go down there for Easter. So you're welcome, hon. So I went to the food bank yesterday to work, and it was closed. Okay. They said they shut it down because 25 people in the food bank came down with COVID. And I didn't go in the last Friday. I didn't feel good, and I said, I'm not going in. I'm not going in today. Good thing I didn't, or I'd probably be down with COVID too. Ah. Well, Easter's fun. All that candy and hiding all the eggs, and yeah. The free list is closed. Yeah, I volunteer at the food bank. Yeah. When I feel up to it. Yeah. Yeah. And all the beautiful pale colors, the pink, the yellows, the greens, the oranges. Yeah. Mikael, what's your question, hon? And it's nice because when I volunteer at the food bank, then I can get food too. So that helps. Okay, Mikael, did you leave? Okay, Christine, are you here? And the ladies, the people at the food bank are awesome. They're very awesome. Okay, so I would say I can look into the next 3 months, Christine, because after that, the energy can shift, okay? I think, yeah, because there's so many shifts and changes. That's like Oh, yeah. So, anything farther out than that, like I said, the energy shifts and changes. You make choices and decisions all the time. Okay. And that changes things also. So I don't like to go out past another 3 months because you could totally change everything with one little choice, you know. And that's what I tell you anyway. If you don't like something you don't like in a reading, make a choice, change it. Okay? Yeah, she posted her question, Darlene. Okay. Is there a possibility that there might be somebody from your past coming back? Interesting. Okay, so Christine, I have the 5 of Wands. This is conflict. This is indecision. This is being stuck in your head. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah. And I think this is the energy between the two of you right now, is everything's up in the air. You can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Okay? Everybody's stuck in their head. But I have the Star card here. This is a card of hope. It's a card of healing. Follow your intuition and knowing, hun. There needs to be an emotional balance here between the two of you. And this is a major lesson, hun. This and the next card. Okay? This is a major, major lesson because this is a major arcana card. You need to work on this healing. You need to work on loving yourself. If you guys are in separation, then work on you. Okay? The traits that you admire in him, find them inside yourself first. Okay? The things that attract you to him, find those in yourself. Okay? Whatever you want your relationship to be, find it in yourself. Okay? Now, I have the Judgment card. This is a call to awaken. Do you know what you want in a relationship? Seriously, do you know what you want? Be that. Okay? Be that. This can be a renewal. It can be a revival. It can be a reconciliation. Okay? Could be someone coming back from the past. Anything that you thought was over and done with is not over and done with. And these are major cards for you, okay? These are major lessons. Now, I show you're tired. I show you're exhausted. This is the Wounded Warrior card. He feels like he can't take another step. But the thing is, here's the finish line. He's one step away from the finish line. So when this card comes up, I'm going to tell you, look at these wands behind him. These are things that he's already completed. This is how far he has come. I don't want you to look at how far you need to go to get to where you want to go. Okay? I want you to focus on all the things you've accomplished to get to where you are now. All the awesome things, not just about him, all the awesome things that you have accomplished in your life, especially the last few years. Okay? Because if you look at how far you need to go, you're never going to get there. But if you start focusing on all the things you've already accomplished, you're shifting the energy. Give gratitude for it. The universe will give you more things to be grateful for. Okay? But then when it comes up, when he comes back, you've got to make a choice. Okay? You got to make a choice. Which pathway is best for me? There's no right or wrong in this situation. You just have to choose what's best for you. Don't do what somebody tells you should do. What is best for Christine? Which is the best path for you? The universe has opened up both pathways. It's up to you to choose. You have that free will choice, use it. And nobody knows what's good for you except for you. Okay, so don't let anybody influence your decisions. And then I have the Temperance card. It's telling you to have some patience, okay? Again, there's some emotional healing going on here. Look at this. We have 2 of them. emotional healing, emotional balance. This is like balancing your emotions and your passions. Okay? What makes me happy? What gives me that little spark of life? What fulfills me? Okay? But this is a card of healing. They're both cards of healing. This one says follow your intuition and your knowing. This one says be patient. Okay? There is some healing going on. Okay? It may take a little while, but there's definitely going to be some movement. Okay, hon? That makes sense? Donna, what's your question, hon? Good. I'm glad that helped, hon. Donna, are you here, hon? Yeah. Yeah. Post your question. Post your question, hon. Widowers also say hi. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do Donna first, okay? Mikael. Because she posted her question, okay? You made a donation? Okay, okay. Hold on, Donna. Donations go first, okay? So do you have a question, Mikael? Thank you for the donation, too. I appreciate it. It helps me buy things for the channel. I need a new camera. This camera sucks. What's your question, Mikael? I'm surprised we haven't seen Automator for 2 nights. Okay, so I feel like you're really reactive to the people around you. Does that make sense? You were thinking about that? That's funny, Jason. Maybe I picked it up from you. Okay, I show the Justice card. Okay? The Justice card is, it could be a legal situation, could be a decision being made in your favor, it could be a contract that you're signing, okay? Could be a marriage contract, could be a legal contract, but there's some justice, there's some need for balance here, okay? I do show that you're a little bit defensive right now. I think you feel like you have a lot of things coming at you. Take some time to take a deep breath. Yeah, he's automating maybe. Okay, it's time to make some okay. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you feel like you have a lot of things coming at you, sit down and write it all down and prioritize everything, hon. Okay? Work on one thing at a time. Okay? I do show the moon, and this is talking about a lot of hidden things coming up. You need to find this balance again. Okay? We are the yin yang, hun. We are the shadow and the light. Okay, I think that you are pushing parts of yourself away rather than dealing with these things. Or you're pushing them in your way away and you're saying, I'm going to deal with them later. No, deal with them now, because when you push them away like that, you're shattering parts of yourself. You need to reclaim the wholeness of yourself, okay? And you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something, but hon, if you want something to happen, make it happen. I want you to take the steps to move forward to what you want in life. The universe says, I love you so much, I will give you whatever you want. But you've got to be open and receptive to it, and you need to meet the universe halfway, okay? To show that you really want it, okay? That you're working toward it. You can't just ask for something and then not make any moves, not work toward it, okay? I do show the Ten of Pentacles. This is moving into having it all. Prosperity, abundance, happy family, safety, security, everything. The Ten of Pentacles, having it all. Having much more than enough to spend, spare, share, save, and assist. But to me, the Pentacles encompass all four signs. The swords, okay, the strength, the truth, the clarity, the cups, the love, the fulfillment, okay, the wands, the passion, the excitement in life, and this is the earth sign stuff, the grounding, the tangible assets. This is coming into having it all, okay, hon? But, okay, I want you to be aware of this. You need to set some boundaries. You need to walk away from the trauma and the drama. You need to walk away from the backstabbing. Okay, when are you going to be you? Okay, just remember that you create how other people treat you. Yeah, how old are you, hon? Okay, because Priscilla's gone through a lot of the same stuff, and so are a couple other people. You're 45? That, yeah, that sounds like Saturn return. Oh, Jason's 45, yeah. Okay, so 21. So you're not quite going through Saturn return yet, okay? Jason's close to going through Saturn return. He could be going through Saturn return right now, okay? I want you to set boundaries. I want you to walk away from the other people. Just remember, hon, you cannot please everybody. Everybody's point of view about who you are is different, okay? Everybody's going to have a point of view about who you are, what's right for you, what you should do. You cannot please anybody. The only one you should worry about pleasing is yourself, okay? What works for you, rather than listening to what everybody else is telling you. Ask the universe some questions, and ask, what grand and glorious adventure can the universe and I create together? What am I willing to be? What am I willing to not be? Okay? Don't worry about your second wife, Jason. We're worried about you, okay, hon? But you've got some wonderful things coming in. You just have to work through some stuff, okay? Does that make sense, hon? I'm older than you, Darlene. I'm older than you. Does that make sense? Okay, so Donna, let me look at your question again. Your destiny is what you make it, hun, but quit listening to other people's points of view and stuff, okay? Okay. I didn't feel old until I came down sick in December. That was a shocker and a half. That was a shocker and a half. Fun times, yeah. Did that make sense, Mikhail? Those are hard lessons to learn at your age, you know? You still here, Donna? I got your question. I just wanted to make sure you were still here. Donna! There's not a lot of people around tonight either, is there? You know what? But starting in the late 40s is the best time of a woman's life. Donna, are you here? Donna posted her question. I just need to know if she's here. I have to come up with some pictures because I just ordered a website. Now I got to figure out how to do it. He's got some awesome tattoos. Awesome tattoos. I think Donna got upset and left. But Mikael made a donation, and donations comes first. Oh, we'll see if she comes back. Okay. Jason, did you want a reading? We'll see if Donna comes back. Yeah. Jason, did you want a reading, hon? And then Darlene and Priscilla. You'll make another donation. Yeah, he's on Casey's Spiritual Corner on Facebook if you guys want to look for him there. Priscilla is on my Facebook. Okay, message from Spirit. Okay. Come on, you silly computer. Phones are a pain in the butt. There's only one Jace on my on Casey's Spiritual Corner. Okay, let's see. Messages from Spirit. Donna, are you back? Okay, so you are completing some major lessons. You have learned your lessons well. You're ready to completely walk away from those lessons and start all over again, because I have the World card. Okay, now you have choices to make around love. We already knew that. Okay, but look, how many of those choices are illusions, hon? Okay? How many are illusions? So you need to take a step back. I'm telling you, you need a vacation, okay? You really need a break from everybody. But even if you're taking a break, you're not really taking a break, okay? But you need that break. You need an actual break because you're defensive. You need to let down those defenses and relax, okay? You need to get away from all the lies, the deceit, the trauma, the drama, okay? Is your house near a beach? Not the house you're living at now, but is your house near a beach? But you need to get away from this trauma and the drama. You've got to make some choices and decisions, okay? And I do think some of those decisions are legal. You are going to have to take some legal action, I think. And we haven't really talked about that. But there needs to be some legal action taken, you know, whether it's, and it talks about contracts, could be a marriage contract, could be a divorce contract, but to see in the truth and clarity in the situation, there needs to be more of a balance, okay? But yeah, and you have probably been thinking about this for a while. Yeah. Because I keep seeing you floating in the water backwards on your back, and that sunshine just hitting your face and your belly. So it would probably do you good to get away. Okay, you have a pool there. Ah, yeah. So you might seriously think that, hun. You know, just sit back and even if you sit down and write a letter to yourself and prioritize everything, the things you need to do, the things you need to look at, the things that you've learned, okay? A big house. You thought about renting it out as a B&B? Or what do they call them? What do they call those houses here that they rent out now, Darlene? Airbnb. I would check into renting it out as an Airbnb if you're not going to be there for a while. They rent it out furnished. Okay. Oh, she's there. Is it time to kick her out? Seriously, is it time to kick her out now? Does that make sense, hon? You need to, yeah, you need to let go of her. I would look at the legal options. Oh my God. Are her parents paying the rent? Maybe she needs to get out of the big house and go move back in with her parents. And then you could rent out the big house as the Airbnb, you know? Yeah. But you know that. You realize that. And you're not, see, the thing is, you're making a choice not to be sucked in anymore. That's the difference. You know, you've got that free will, you've got that choice, you know? So it's like, yeah, I'm not buying into this anymore. I would work on getting her out of the house, son. You're sure the third party stopping it being fixed is them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you kick her out of there and you lock it up, choices, decisions, it's hard. What I'm kind of thinking is you need to look into the legality of visitation with your daughters, even if it means that you need to go for full custody. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mikael, what's your second question, hon? And then Darlene and Priscilla. Anytime, anything that has to deal with kids is a hard decision. Yeah. There needs to be a custody agreement. You just can't keep letting her pull the strings on that, huh? And I don't like to do questions on health and legal stuff, but that seems to be what's coming up. Is you need to make some choices and decisions and take care of the legal stuff. How's your twin flame doing? Okay. I know. Anytime the kids are involved, it's horrible. Yeah. I kind of feel like she's up in the air. Is she beginning a new job or something? Okay, because I show the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So that's the very early beginnings of success. Okay. Being very, very busy trying to manifest exactly what she wants and doesn't want. Okay. I do show that she's got some decisions and choices to make around a situation. Okay. But the thing is, there needs to be more of an even give and take. I don't think it's just with you. Okay. Does this person, does your twin flame let people take advantage of her? Because this is like, yeah. So you still don't know who it is. Okay. They're going through a lot. They have lots of choices and decisions. Now, like I said, if you want to draw in your twin flame, be the energy of what you want to draw in. You want to be emotionally available. You want to love yourself. You want to be kind. You want to focus on all your accomplishments in life because that's showing that you're acknowledging your successes. Okay. You want to be loving, kind, nurturing, generous. Work on fulfilling yourself. Okay. Work on fulfilling yourself first. You're young. You've got a lot of things to work on. The more you find fulfillment in yourself, then you're going to draw in that complement to your life. You don't want it to be the other half of you, okay? You want it to be your complement. So you want to be what you want to draw in, okay, hon? But they're learning things. There needs to be more of, she's learning how to give and take. I think that she's being taken advantage of a lot right now, and she needs to learn to set boundaries. Okay. I do show the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is someone or something from the past. You may already know who it is, okay? Or it could be nostalgia and longing for something that you have had in the past, maybe even in another lifetime, okay? But you've got to be that energy also. I do think that she's going to come in a little sooner than you think, because I have the Knight of Swords here. I do think Spirit will bring her in, but I don't think she's going to be around for a long time, okay? Because I think you're going to trigger some things within each other that you're going to have to work on. But see, here's Spirit involved. Now, and it's going to come to a decision about taking a leap of faith. Do I want to experience this? Because I know that it's not going to last. For now, we're going to trigger things that we need to heal, and then we're going to come back together again. Okay? So that's going to leave you in a quandary here. Should I, shouldn't I? Okay? Being stuck in a mental prison. Do I want to do this, or don't I want to do this? Do I want to get involved in the situation? Do I want to walk away from the situation? There's lots of decisions and choices to make around this, okay? Because this is a learning process. But again, it's going to bring up some things that you need to deal with. The Moon card is talking about, dealing with your shadow side. The parts of ourselves that we don't like, the parts of ourselves that we push away. Again, I'm going to recommend that book, The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. That is probably the most healing book in this day and age that you could read. Okay? Because it's reclaiming all those parts of yourself that you're pushing away, that you criticize, you judge, that other people criticize and judge. It's coming back into wholeness and healing. And then you can invite that twin flame in. If you can heal all those parts of yourself, then you could come together and stay together for the rest of your lives. But they're here to trigger us, So pay attention to whatever comes up. Don't push away those parts of yourself and deal with them, hon. You want to be a whole and complete person. Does that make sense, hon? The more whole and complete you are, the more whole and complete she's going to be when she comes in. Okay? So the free list is closed, hon. If you want to make a donation, then we can get you in. And did Donna ever come back? Did that make sense, hon? Oh. Okay, maybe it's my internet. Everything's slow tonight. Darlene, what's your question, hon? Yeah. Okay. When I say deal with it, okay, sit down and talk to it. Ask it what it's trying to teach you. Ask it what it's trying to make you aware of when I talk about dealing with it, okay? Those are parts of yourself, okay? And when you push them away, you're shattering your soul, okay? So, yeah. I didn't mean it to make it sound like deal with it. It's just take the time to talk to it, acknowledge it, because when you push it away, then we're not whole and complete anymore. I can look at everything that everybody criticized about me that I didn't like about myself. They're all hidden away in a little room in a mansion, and I have to reclaim each one of those parts in order to heal myself, okay? That makes sense, hon? Donna. Donna missed out. Okay. She missed out over on Austin's channel, too. Okay. Darlene. You're welcome, hon. And you can come on Friday nights and ask spiritual questions, you know. Girl, I think that you were very satisfied with being single. I mean, I know you get lonely and I know you want a relationship, but I think you're very successful and you make the most out of being single, okay? You have planted the seeds for what you want. And quit thinking about the twin flame, because this puts you into the should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I mode, okay? It's time for you to walk away from that situation into a new adventure, a new beginning, okay? Just remember, hon, that actions speak louder than words. This is a person that is sitting back and observing everything going on, and you don't like what you've been seeing in the actions, you know, but you've planted seeds for what you want. So what are you going to do to manifest what you want? Okay? There's lots of things going on that you are not aware of. And just remember, this is a karmic relationship, okay? But there's lots of things going on that you don't know anything about. And then I have the Hierophant. And I think in this instance, it's you going within and finding your own spiritual authority. What is Darlene going to create? What does Darlene want to manifest in her life? What is good for Darlene? Okay? Does that make sense, hon? Darlene's got to make some choices for Darlene and be exactly what she wants to draw into her life. And just remember, hon, if the universe does not bring you your twin flame, they will bring in somebody else that's high vibe that might be even better for you. You just need to be open and receptive to that. Were you there last night, hon, when I was telling everybody I called it into Keen and I got a reading? Because I wanted something different from what they're talking about on YouTube. I mean, Libra and Scorpio are all saying the same thing now. Somebody's coming back. They want a new start. They want to apologize. They're sorry. You know, it's like same thing over and again. Even when I went over to Austin's channel and that lady did a reading for me, it's like, what the hell? Is the universe slapping me in the face or what? So I said, I need an unbiased opinion here. So they gave me a $20 donation to for Keen, and I had like 68 cents on there. So I called and I asked. She goes, "Are you focusing on anybody in particular?" Yeah. No, Darlene needs to make the choice. Darlene needs to make the choice. He's being the chaser. It's time for you to do what you need to do. Let him chase you. Okay? So the lady says, "Are you asking about somebody in particular?" I said, "No, I'm trying to move forward, but this is such and such his name." She goes, "I do see that he will come back, but not anytime soon. He's going to rethink everything." Yeah, not everybody has one. And it's like, okay, I'm just so tired of waiting for this man. I understand that he needs to heal, but like we were saying, we're not getting any younger. Yeah, we have lots of soulmates. But the universe, if your twin flame does not do the work, the universe will bring you in a high vibe soulmate that will take the place of the twin flame. She said she saw somebody coming in between May and August, so we'll see. I'm just kind of taking it all as a grain of salt. I don't know if I'm just, Aquarius is saying the same thing. It's like, I had those two Libras on two Sundays ago, and they were saying, What the hell? We're all tired of hearing the same thing over and over again, you know? But this may, and somebody said at the beginning of the year, this was a year that the twin flames would be reuniting, you know? But it's like, and I pulled out the Darkwood Tarot. I did a reading for somebody the other night, okay? And then I pulled cards for me. I said, is it possible that he will come back by the end of August? I got a yes. So we'll see. You know, you can't tell. They keep saying he's going to come back because the man can't make a choice. He can't make a decision. And I said, yeah. And I said, why has he contacted me on 5D? Why is he telling me that he's going to come back? Hi, Avni. How are you, hon? Okay. So free readings are done for tonight, hon. But if you want to make a donation, but we're kind of talking right now. So it's like she said, the reason he doesn't leave, the reason he's contacting you is because the doors are open on both sides. And I said, can I close the doors? And she said, no. As long as your heart feels that there's a possibility of reunion, your heart's not going to close that door. And I said, shit. Excuse my language, everybody, but I'm so ready to move on. You know, it's just, yeah. You going to wait for your reading, Priscilla? Or are you going to leave now, hon? I'm happy to see you, Avni. It's been crazy energy. Happy Easter. Oh, she says, yeah, you're next in line. It was your mom and then you. You got a question? Oh, thank you, hon. It's good to hear from you. I will be back on Facebook doing some readings too because I'm starting to feel better. So, yeah, I'm going to probably start doing them on Thursday nights. I haven't practiced anything yet, hon, because it's like my life is kind of in a tizzy right now. Okay, but I will be doing that. I've got another gal that's just roped me into a class to clear the chakras, and yeah, I haven't practiced anything yet, but it's on the list. It's an awesome book though. It opens up lots and lots of possibilities, and I'm so appreciative that you send it to me. Okay, job. Yeah. Do you feel like okay? Are you applying for a job that you feel like you're not able to do? Okay, so you can make a donation on PayPal or Cash App. Okay. Priscilla, do you feel like okay, I feel like you are okay, you kind of know what you want and what you don't want. Okay, and it's like you don't want to put up with any less than what you want. Okay, I do show that there is ooh, ooh, okay. Can somebody show her how to make a donation? Um, you know what you want and what you don't want. You're not going to put up with any less than what you want, okay? There is some healing there. Okay, I will do that. Thanks, Jason. Okay. Have some patience. Yeah, so you know what you want. So write it up and put it out to the universe. Okay? Have some patience. It's going to take a little bit of time. Okay? I want you to go for something that you're yeah. The details are in the description. Yeah. Okay? I want you to what are you passionate about? Okay? What are you passionate about? What do you want? What do you desire? What makes you happy? Okay? I know you want something slower, but you want something that's creative. You want something that's expansive, you know? So know what you want, write it up. Use the magic wand, hun. If I gave you a magic wand, what would you wish for and what would that look like? See it, feel it, visualize it, taste it, touch it, refine it, review it, and release it to the universe. You're going to be applying for disability again. Okay, so start visualizing you getting those papers in that says approved. You know what they did to me? They told me you're not approved. Okay, and I was getting money from the state for old age pension at the time. Okay, so they denied everything, and then like 6 months after I got off the old age pension, they said, oh, they called me and said, oh, you were partially approved, so you have disability. So they gave me the money, and it's funny how the universe timed it. Because I was no longer getting the old age pension, I did not have to pay back the state. So I bought a car. Out here, I live out in the country, and there's no transportation out here, okay? Yeah, they do that, okay? But keep applying, because a lot of times they deny you the first time, okay? See it, feel it, touch it, refine it, okay? Visualize it. Have some patience, okay, hon? And then we have the Devil card. I want you to deal with those fears. I want you to deal with any feelings of limitations, any feelings that you're not going to get this. Know that you're going to get it. Ask for it one time and give thanks as if you already have it, hon. Because this is things that keep you from moving forward, things that keep you from experiencing life. Okay? Let it go. Deal with all those. You look at how much growth you have come through already, girl. Okay? Go for it. Go for it. Ask for it one time from the universe, and then give thanks as if you already have that, okay? It can't be any harder than what you've already cleared, hon. Okay? I have the 10 of Wands. That's coming. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. The 9 of Wands says, I'm never going to get there. Okay? I'm tired, exhausted. I can't do it. Look at how far you've come. And this says, walking away from carrying everybody else's burdens, gathering up your resources, making choices and decisions that are best for you. Now, the universe is going to open up a couple pathways for you. Okay? Now, I do show the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, you are a warrior. Okay? I want you to be aware of a more even give and take. I want you to be aware of how you are expending your energy, not just money. I want you to be aware of how you're expending your energy. Are you giving, and giving to others? and you're not receiving, if you want to get the disability, you need to be open to receiving from other people and from the universe. Okay? See it, feel it, claim it. Give thanks for it every day. Okay? Now, I have the Four of Swords. Now, it may take a little bit of time. Okay? I do think yeah. I do think maybe this next time that you'll probably get it. You're defensive right now. I want you to work on your vulnerability. Yeah. Yeah. So start reclaiming some of your energy. You need some of that energy for yourself, okay? Let's see, the last card is Justice. That's a decision being made in your favor. I think there's a very good possibility that this next time that you will get approved, because 99.9% of the time they deny you the first time. And Biden is going in and reversing some of the policies that were made during Trump's reign, okay? Because they went in and made it harder for people to get disability. Now we're rolling back to what it was like before the Trump era, okay? So to give it a little bit of time, focus on it, give thanks for it, but this is a decision being made in your favor. Don't give up, girl. Don't give up. A lot of people give up after applying the first time because they don't know, they don't realize that they deny it the first time, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Kina, did you make your donation, hon? Are you still here? Love you too, girl. Yeah. Thank you for the donations, Mikhail. And thank you for the book again. Yeah, I just, that's one of the things that I'm going to be working on this next week. I need to take some time for me to sit down, and then I got started on doing the feminine archangels too, and that sucked me away from it too, okay? I had a shaman, a woman that was a shaman at a mental health center, and she said, if you feel like you're giving out a lot of energy, take a little bit of olive oil, rub it on your solar plexus in a clockwise manner, and that'll help start sealing all the leakages out of your solar plexus. So it's a good way to start healing too. You know? Now you can go say good night, hon. Well, maybe we're done for tonight. Does anybody have any more questions for tonight? Any donation readings? Any spiritual questions? Yeah. Yeah, I think so, because it looks like we've only got 5 people on here and nobody's talking, nobody's asking questions. Yeah. I asked for donations starting at $5.55. Whatever after that. Good night, Priscilla. Because I had a bunch of people that were giving me like 40 cents for readings. And then one of them turned around and asked for $35 back on their reading, and they didn't give me $35. Then I had to fight with PayPal. I said, okay, now I need to set boundaries. I need to set a limit. And I apologize that for guys, but some people were taking advantage. It's just sometimes there needs to be an exchange of energy, and 40 cents is not cutting it. That's like total disrespect. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like, and then turning around and asking for $35 back for their reading. It's like, no. That's yeah. I had to go through the hoops with PayPal and their investigation. So, good night, Darlene. Good night, Priscilla. Gina Lee, are you subscribed to us? We do spiritual talk only on Friday nights, and then Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays I do tarot readings. Okay. Does that make sense, hon? It's bad when some people come in and take advantage of it for everybody else. Hello, Rafael Naldo. Okay, so the free readings are closed for tonight, but if you want to make a donation, we can get you in for a reading. Okay, does that make sense, hon? You would be the next person up if you donate, hon. Oh, it's not typing. Okay, the only list that's open right now is the donation list, Canary. Okay. Okay. You're welcome, hon. If you try to make it in a little bit sooner, you can try for the free list, hon. So how is everybody tonight? Globetrotter. Canary. Rathionaldo. That's a mouthful, hon. So how is everybody tonight? Everybody's quiet tonight. Okay, so I guess nobody else wants a reading. Nobody wants to ask any spiritual questions. So maybe we will go ahead and close it up for tonight. Happy Easter, everybody. Tomorrow is Easter. A couple more hours. We're into Easter. Yes. Oh, you're trying to send the money, hon? Happy Easter to you too, hun. Miriam Amar. Yeah. Happy Easter to you too. Is that Spanish or is that Portuguese, hun? I'm worried about one of my moderators. She's down in Brazil. And last time we talked to her 2 weeks ago, she had just come down with COVID. And Brazil is having a major outbreak right now. The hospitals are just totally full. Italian, hun? Yeah. I knew it had to be one of the Romance languages. Pascual is Easter. Yeah. Anybody doing anything special for Easter? You were about to say Italian? Yeah. I love that we have an outreach to people all over the world. That is so cool. Absolutely so cool. We have one guy that comes in from Greece. Jason's in Australia. I have several people that come in from England. And I have one of my moderators is from Brazil, you know. Okay. You come from an Italian family? Yeah. I got it, hun. What's your question, hun? Middle Eastern and Italian. Ooh, so yeah. That's an interesting mix. That's cool. That's cool. And both sides of the family are very, very passionate about everything they do and believe, right, hun? What's your question, hun? Sending blessings, yes. You want to know if she's a love crayon or if she just wants to be with anyone I'm into? Oh, one of those. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we come up with. Okay, so the free list is closed for tonight. We're on a donation list right now, hon. Okay. Okay. I understand better now. I don't think it's love. Okay? I don't think it's love. I have the 9 of Swords. Okay? This is 9 of Swords. I don't, yeah. Look at this. Depression, anxiety. Okay? But I think that you're coming into a position of wisdom over this situation. Okay? But I don't see any love. Okay? Okay? So I have the Moon card. There's lots of shadows, lots of illusions. Okay? Follow your intuition, follow your knowing. Okay? You already knew. It's just like I'm confirming what you already knew. Okay? And pay attention to that. Talk to it. Ask it what it's trying to teach you. That knowing, okay? Don't push it away. Talk to it. See what it has to say. And I do show, yeah, somebody's stuck in their head because all she's causing is conflict. Okay? Indecisions, arguments, fighting. Okay? and bringing in a need for healing. Okay, have some passion, have some patience. Okay, I don't know about why. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish these cards, okay? If somebody is always doing this to you, then there's something in you that you need to clear. Okay? I have a technique in my playlist under classes. It's called the bubble technique. Okay, let me finish this and I'll pull that up for you so that you can read that. It's a way to clear the belief systems, the points of view that are holding you back, that you are drawing in. When you have that belief system in the subconscious part of your mind, you're going to keep drawing that situation in again and again and again. So give me a minute, okay? There is a need to heal this, okay? That's what this is saying. Have some patience. Take some time to know what you want and don't want, and heal. Start healing everything you don't want. Start clearing everything you don't want, okay? Because when you do that, then you're going to start tapping into your own emotional fulfillment. Okay? But don't get so busy, so caught up in everything that's going on, trying to juggle everything, okay, we have a major program on we have to figure it out. Okay? This is juggling everything back and forth, trying to figure it out. Why does it happen? What do I need to clear? That's you working on healing. Okay, this is talking about having some patience, working on you and working on healing, okay? So you can come into emotional fulfillment. You need to clear some stuff in you. This is you, hun, okay? But don't get so caught up in trying to figure it out that you're going to miss an opportunity, okay? You want to self-love, okay? 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment, whether it's in a love relationship or not. You need to love yourself first. You need to heal yourself, okay? If you want a loving, caring relationship, you need to find this within yourself first. You need to learn to love yourself, honor yourself. Anything you want in a love relationship, you need to be faithful to yourself. How much do you second guess yourself? How much negative self-talk do you tell yourself? Okay? That's betraying yourself. Okay? You need to heal this. You need to find what you love in yourself. What makes you passionate? What do I need to work on? What do I need to be aware of? Where do I need to have patience? But find everything that you want in a relationship, find it in yourself first, okay? Don't be stuck in I have to figure it out. Because how many times do we do that? I have to figure it out. Why is this happening? I need to know why this is happening. Okay, that's keeping us stuck in a cycle. We're not going to heal it until we deal with it. Okay, I'm going to recommend a book. It's called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers. It's by Debbie Ford. This is a major, major healing book, okay? But I'm also going to give you the bubble technique. Whatever negative self-talk you tell yourself, okay? That statement, this always happens to me. Put that in the bubble. Okay, every time is like this. Put that in a bubble. Okay? Let me pull up that bubble so I can give you that technique here. Give me a second. Oh, come on. Channel playlists. are you? There they are. Okay. The little technique is just a hair over 4 minutes. It's a way to go in and clear all those negative statements, the negative self-talk you have, some of the belief systems you have, any anger, frustration, anything that you have. Yeah. Put them in this bubble technique and clear them. It clears everything. I have gals that have totally changed their whole lives by watching this bubble technique. Oh, Jason got it too. How awesome. Thank you, Jason. But start working on you. If you were in separation, if you have a pattern of things happening over and over again, you need to look at ways to clear that in yourself. And like I said, clear those statements. Man, this happens every time. This always happens. Wow. Why can they not see who I am? Why does this person keep doing this to me? Put all that stuff, those statements that you're telling yourself, into that bubble and clear them, hon. Just try it. Okay? The video is 4 minutes and 20 seconds, and it can teach you a lifetime of clearing negative statements, negative belief systems that hold you back in your lifetime. Okay? Does that make sense, hon? But you need to be patient. You need to heal all those belief systems, those things that are holding you back, so you can find that emotional fulfillment. This is not just love, okay? This is finding emotional fulfillment, and you have to find that in yourself first, okay? Don't let those negative beliefs hold you back, okay? What my feeling is it's like a game. It's like a game for her. Okay? Has this woman been close to you all your life until now? Okay? It's almost like she wants whatever you have. Was she your best friend? Okay, my daughter went through the same thing. Her and her best friend and her husband just absolutely hated each other until she came home and found them in bed together. Yeah. So it's like they want what you have. Okay? Because they're not finding, they don't have any self-esteem. They don't have any self-esteem. They don't feel good about themselves. Okay? So they're going to go for what you have because they're jealous of what you have. You know? It's a pattern. It's a program. You know? I want to be as good as her. I want what she has. And then they end up self-sabotaging themselves. It's a form of self-sabotage. It's a point of view. It's a belief system. Please take some time. Try for a week to clear all the negative thoughts, the negative self-belief that you have come up. Write them down. Make a list of everything that comes up and clear them in that bubble and see if it doesn't help. Okay? You will put it in that bubble and you will actually feel the energy shift. Sometimes you forget why you're doing it, but you will definitely feel a shift on whatever you're doing. It's from a book by Gary Sinclair. It's called Healing Emotions in Minutes. It's a good book, and he's got 7 different techniques, but this is the one that resonated with me, and it seems to work with everybody. So I supply tools for you to work on healing yourself. Does that make sense, hon? But she doesn't have good self-esteem. She feels like she's in your shadow and she wants everything that you have. So she self-sabotages. Does that make sense, hon? I'm sorry you have to go through that. That's so hard. But in order to clear that pattern, you need to work on you. Don't blame anybody else, because you are drawing it to you because you have some kind of belief system, some kind of point of view that is stuck in the subconscious mind that you need to clear. Okay? And I hope that helps, hon. I hope that helps. Yeah. Do you ever stop to think that this person was so in love with you as their friend that they just were sabotaging all your relationships? That's another way to look at it too. Good. I'm glad I was able to help, hon. Okay? Good. So I guess we are done for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Everybody have a wonderful Easter. And I'm glad if I helped, hon. You know, if you look under my playlist, there's some other ones in there. How to cut cords with somebody. There's also how to go in and if you're an empath, a lot of times we pick up other people's energy. How to recognize that and how to clear that. Okay. So it looks like we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Everybody have an awesome night, an awesome Easter. I don't know if I should come on tomorrow night or not because it's Easter. It's a holiday. So we'll see what the energy is if I go to my grandson's or not, okay? So like I said, everybody have an awesome Easter, awesome weekend. If I don't come on tomorrow night, I will be back on Wednesday, okay? And I welcome you to Friday nights. We do only spiritual talk. No readings, only spiritual talk, okay? And we try to teach techniques so we can heal ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody having, like I said, awesome Easter, okay? We're going to close that up for tonight, and namaste.